Hi guys, so today we'll be talking about the final free response question on the no calculus section, of course, of the AP Calculus AB exam. So we're given a curve that's an implicitly defined function, and it's not really exactly a function, but it's an implicitly defined relation. So we have the curve G defined by y cubed minus y squared minus y plus 1/4 x squared equals 0. So in part A, we're going to use the implicit differentiation to show that the derivative equals what we're given. So we're going to copy down the original equation first. And now we're going to differentiate each thing. So this would be 3y squared times dy over dx minus 2y times dy over dx minus dy over dx plus 1/2 times x equals 0. Here we will do dy over dx times 3y squared and move everything here, factor everything here, minus 1 equals x over 2. So we got the x over 2 part. Now it is subtracted the x over 2 from both sides, we get this. And then we're isolating and dividing both sides by this thing. We're going to get negative x over 2 times 3y squared minus 2y minus 1. So we do get this as an answer. We're going to say this is the part A answer. In part B, we're asked to find the y coordinate of point P using an approximation on the tangent line. So first we're going to use our original dy over dx to find the slope of the tangent line. Negative, so at 2 negative 1 equals, so x is negative, x is 2, so negative 2 over 2 times, because this is negative 1, this would be 3 plus 2 minus 1 equals negative 1 over, and then this with 3 minus 2 minus 1 would be 4. So we get negative 1 for that's the slope. So we're going to use this equation. So we're going to, our delta x to get to x coordinate 1.6 from x equals 2 is negative 0.4. And our original y is negative 1. So y coordinate of p at x equals 1.6 equals negative 1 y 2 negative 0.4 times 1 over negative 1 over 4, and this would equal negative 1 minus 0.4 0.1 negative 0.1 equals negative 0.9, and this is the answer to part B. In part C, we're asked to find coordinate of point x vertical tangent. So vertical tangent occurs when dy over dx is undefined, or when the denominator of dy over dx equals 0, which occurs when 2 3y squared minus 2y minus 1 equals 0. So 3y squared minus 2y minus 1 equals 3y plus 1 times y minus 1. And we know that y must be greater than 0, so we can eliminate this whole term because its solution is a negative value. So we can pick y equals 1 so that y minus 1 equals 0. Finally, in part D, we're going to solve a related rates question. So it's asking us, we're given a new curve, 2xy plus ln y equals 8. And we're going to differentiate this, but instead of only differentiating with respect to x, we're going to differentiate with respect to t because we're given dx over dt. So here we're given 2y times dx over dt plus 2x times dy over dt plus 1 over y times dy over dt equals 0. We're going to differentiate a constant as well. So this, we're given for x equals 4, y equals 1, dx over dt equals 3, find dy over dt. So we would get 2y would be 2 times dx over dt, and this would be 3 plus 8 times dy over dt plus 1 times dy over dt equals 0. So dt equals negative 6 over 9 equals negative 2 over 3. And there's our answer to the last question of AB exam. So, this is the end of exam, of course. So, any takeaways from here? I'd say it's really easy to overcomplicate stuff. Like related rates, remember we were given dx over dt, so we know we're differentiating with respect to t and not x here. There's two different types of implicit differentiation. There's one where differentiating with respect to x, and one you differentiate with respect to a variable you haven't seen the questions, so be aware of those. And let's see if there are any other takeaways on this test. Know when it's average value versus average rate of change. Don't overcomplicate stuff. Sometimes things can be easier than they look. Fundamental theorem calculus is very important. Question 1. Let's see what else there is. Question 4 had it, I think. Question 5. Yeah, it appeared in 3 questions. And particle motion appears every year, table appears every year, graph analysis appears every year. Like they study these, and of course you're going to have your area volume. So I'm guessing this is a pretty standard and pretty easy last question to end it. I'd say the AB exam this year is pretty on par with what you expect. The BC exam's a bit harder. I'll cover the last 2 BC questions in the next 2 videos. Thanks.